So apparently Jordan Brand is raising prices again, and people are not happy about it.
We also just got word of a new Jordan 4 Black Cat, as well as a sneak peek at the upcoming Kith Marvel collection.
All that and more in today's episode of the Beyond Kicks podcast.
Made it through.
So I learned something new this week. Apparently, you should only review sneakers that you like. So that's fun. It's a new, it's news to me.
Tell us more.
Dude, one of my followers sent me over this clip from Roscoe's stream, friend of the show. I love Roscoe. But he was not very pleased on my review of the, what are they called? The Cactus Jack, Jumpman Jack. Yeah, the brown and black pair. So in my review, I said I was not a fan of the canvas that they used because I just don't think it looks that good on the base. And I said they're overhyped and overpriced. He did not agree with that statement. And it was just pretty funny, dude. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, they are overhyped and overpriced though. But that's just me. I mean, retail price for $200, dude, is kind of insane. But I don't know.
Too much.
I don't know. We've talked about that shoe a lot this year. It's been just a hot topic, but yeah. How we feeling coming off our first ever live episode?
Good. Good.
Yeah.
How was chopped up in the post?
Oh my God, I forgot about that until you just mentioned it. It sucked.
Assuming it was kind of a nightmare because I had two separate clips. One of them, my SD card was full from filming all day, and then it went to the other SD card, so I had to send that late. My audio was picking up everyone's audio a little bit, so
that was honestly the only hard part was your audio, just because I mean, using those little mics, it just picks up everything. So I had to like manually go in and chop every time you spoke, so it like wouldn't hear the fountain in the background, which isn't super tedious, but for some reason it just took me forever. I don't know why.
It's pretty tedious for an hour episode, but
it is.
Yeah,
and
I appreciate it.
For some reason you were feeling super chatty that day too. So I was like, God, Charlie, stop talking. Like halfway through it, I was like, can you just shut up? Oh my God. But it was good. It was a great episode. I listened through the episode like twice after publishing it.
Did you?
And it was just good, dude. I thought it was really fun. It was great to catch up with Andy. It's been, like you said, almost 2 years, I guess. A little over a year. He was episode, 13? It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Time flies by, man. But yeah, it was a blast.
That was definitely my favorite one that we've done, for sure.
I enjoyed it. And just the back and forth banter is so much easier in person. It's not terrible when we're doing it like this, but it's just more, I don't want to say authentic, but it's more of an actual conversation, you know? But I don't know. I had a lot of fun.
It's way easier.
Hopefully we'll be doing a lot more of those too, because apparently we're getting, I don't know if we want to talk about this or not, but a ton of sneaker conventions are trying to get us to do some live podcasts and have some guests either up on stage. So could be interesting for the future. Have like some one-off episodes every other, month or every month, something like that. But
definitely trying to figure out how we can do it, and then scheduling too. I know we both have weddings that are like conflicting with.
Dude, I was bummed. I was bummed about Phoenix. It was like me and Anna both thought this wedding was later on in the month, and then she was looking at the calendar and she was like, "Oh, dude, it's that day." And I was like, "Of course it is." And of course it wasn't on the calendar. So it's annoying. But yeah, just getting back from LA or Anaheim. How was the trip overall for you? You got back safe, I assume. No issues with travel.
That's why I'm here. Yeah,
that's
it
good.
It was good. It was good just hanging out with you and with Anna and just catching up. And I mean, we don't ever do that, so
true.
That was fun.
Yeah, dude. We had a blast overall. I spent way too much time at Disney. I don't want to say too much time, but way more time than I was expecting. It was a blast, dude. Anna had so much fun there, so that's really all that matters, because I know staying at a sneaker convention all day when that's not really your cup of tea is like annoying.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, dude, just go have fun. Chill, chill, chill. But yeah, we're back. We're back home. What you been working on? Trying to play catch up?
Clips for Blazendary.
How's that been going?
Trying to get that out. My own content. Bailey pitched in some cleats, so we went to that game the other night,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
Dude, props to you for those photos. Those were beautiful that you posted on your story. I went back and forth through like all of them like 2 or 3 times. I was just like, these are so good. You got to start posting some of those. Just post them on your page. I need to do the same.
I know.
But
I've been thinking about that. I got a lot of love on them too. So
yeah,
I'll maybe do that type of stuff with shoes. I think would be kind of fun. So
I agree. I think it'd be sick, man. But
we'll make it happen. But yeah, that, and then just figuring out next steps with that. I mean, there's a lot more pairs in the works, but had a chat with the custom cleats guys, maybe get some different players involved, maybe reviewing other cleats that they've done for other people that wear some crazier shoes. So
yeah,
we'll just have to see where that goes, but kind of a cool little lead on that.
Yeah, that's exciting. I just love seeing all the, I guess, just press and media around it and seeing like all the cool photos. I'm just like, yeah, it just looks so cool, man. It's very exciting stuff.
Nice kicks, man. They're great. Besides that, just shoes, catching up on stuff, filming wise, possibly doing another wear test soon. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I got my other pair of Artifact Dunks in, the Voids, the purple pair.
Nice.
Hyped about that.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
That's a cool pair, dude.
And then, that's just clips, work, Winona Kicks, Beyond Kicks, Blazendary. Just a lot of editing at this desk, which I got some glasses because they're going bad. So
I need to get some like blue light glasses or something, man, because I always hear people talking about them, but I use
night shift on my Mac
smart
very often, which is the same thing. It just gets rid of the blue tones, which is kind of conflicting. Tones are even like good for you or bad for you, whatever. But
yeah,
my left eye, I have like astigmatism or whatever they call it, and so when my eyes are aligning and like both of them are shooting toward a target, like if you're looking at your phone, like you want them to meet at the phone, but really they're meeting like a foot and a half past the phone. So I'm like get headaches and stuff like that when I'm looking at my screens because it's too close. So glasses are basically just to prevent the headaches, and my vision has gotten a little better, which I've never had glasses, so it's kind of a new thing for me. But
that's good. Seriously, dude. But nah, same boat over here, just trying to play catch up on content. I know I got shoes in, and I'm trying to remember what the hell I even got in. I got these last night, and I wasn't even expecting them. Anta sent over the new Garden State Antikai ones.
I like those.
They're pretty, dude. I don't know if I'm going to do like a full review on them just because I've already done a review of the shoe, but I'll probably do just a quick unboxing. Did the Stray Stompers video. Those were massive and comical. They didn't tell me what they were sending me, and he was just like, I'm going to send you something. You can make fun of it if you want, but just do whatever. I was like, all right. But yeah, they're huge, comically huge, but they're kind of cool.
They looked crazy.
Yeah, but that was a fun one, as well as the lows, dude. What do you think about these? I know you got your pair in too. I've been seeing a lot of good reviews, which makes me happy. Like, who did I watch? Wear Testers last night. He liked these better than the highs, which I thought was interesting. I don't know if you've been wearing them much, but like not having that boost.
I have not worn them yet because I want to film the review on them.
Right? Like I've only wore them around the house so far. I haven't had a chance to go out anywhere, but I was watching like a breakdown, and apparently there's a pocket of boost on the forefoot, whatever this is called, and then towards the heel, that other pocket of boost, and the rest of it
Yep.
is that just light strike cushioning. And according to him, he loved them as far as playing in them. So that makes me happy, but I'm just so excited. Such a cool shoe.
Interesting. Yeah, no, I like the look of them. I tried one of them on just to get a feel of it. They definitely
Mm-hmm.
are lows. They feel like a low. There's no like once
Yeah,
you get past your ankle, once the top of it, like there's no ankle support at all,
it's
basically.
weird,
So
right?
I yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're still a little heavy for a low top.
Yeah,
I'm not balling in them. I just
true.
haven't played basketball recently, but I I don't know. There's a lot of different hoop shoes that are really good. I think casual wears like myself,
Yeah,
that's where I'm gonna be rocking them, just slipping them on, going to do errands and stuff like that.
100%.
That I feel like it's more of that than anything. And it's like it's very similar to the book one I saw at the Twins game. I saw multiple people wearing book ones just
Really?
casually, and a lot of them pretty cooked too.
That's
Because
good though.
it's $100 shoe.
Yeah.
It's comfortable, it's good looking, it's hip, but it's a basketball shoe. So I feel like but you don't see a lot of people wearing book ones besides PJ Tucker, like wearing some PEs or something
Yeah.
crazy. But I don't know. I like people just rocking the AE ones versus playing in them, but I guess we'll have to see.
It's just weird. Like, I'm so used, like, I know, I guess, how to style the originals. Those with them being lows, I'm like, okay, I got to figure out a different sort of approach because it's just,
Yeah.
it's weird. It's weird. But yeah, I think they're sick. Outside of that, I might be leaving for Miami tomorrow to help Mo with some content.
Oh,
There's no telling, just with all the flight stuff with Delta and everything. It's been insane. So,
what's that for?
he has this sort of he call what is he? I mean, it's a lot of like stock trading stuff, but he has sort of like a master class that he
Oh, with
does.
Mo.
Yeah,
Okay, I
out
didn't
in
hear that
Miami.
part.
So should be cool. Help him sort of build a nice foundation for his content. And
Talk about content. That video you dumped yesterday, that was sick AF, bro.
dude, thank you. That one
I like
wasn't
that. I watched
even
that whole thing a couple of times.
it wasn't even supposed to be like a video like that. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I
Seems
got
like a
home.
lot of different videos into one, the cleaning, the
It was.
selling shoes. Like, there was a lot of different things that kind of
Yeah.
just got molded.
I got a lot of comments on that too. They were like, I had no idea where this was going, and it ended with a negative review on a sneaker, and that's just not what I was expecting. And I was like, I don't know. I just kind of shoved it all in, but it was one of those days where I was like shipping out shoes, and I walked out of the door to the apartment, and I was just holding the shoes, and I was like, I should record this, right? And I stood there for like 2 minutes, and I was like, should should I go get my camera stuff? I don't know what I want to do. And I was like, screw it. We'll do it. We'll run with it. And yeah, it was fun. I was really pissed when I spilled balsamic vinegar all over those shoes too. So I was not expecting that to happen. We were putting up groceries and I knocked it off the counter and the lid exploded on the ground right by my feet. And I was like, okay. So I guess we're going to make this a cleaning video. And of course, that happened right after I recorded the updated review. So I was like, I guess it's all about this shoe today. But yeah, it was a fun little random spur of the moment project. And I'm still trying to
I like it.
piece together.
Definitely do more of that.
Thank you. Noted. And that's the stuff I enjoy too. Like, I don't know. I'll be kind of wrapping things up with Sneaker Knockers, I guess, in like September, at least doing like all their content, which will be nice. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do to replace all the Jordans and Dunks and stuff. But yeah, more vlogs, more reviewing sneakers that I think are interesting and it should be fun. We'll see from there. Ugh. But let's talk about some news. So there was
Yeah.
surprisingly not as
there's a ton of
much.
it.
I know, but like there wasn't any like crazy pressing news that we missed last week. I feel like
Not that we missed last week. This week, there's a lot.
it was like
There's
everything happened this week, so it's kind
there's a
of
big
all
story
worked
that
out.
we're going to start off with that I am over the moon about.
Yeah.
Kith Marvel.
You're gonna go so broke.
Yeah, so the interesting thing about this, we don't have a lot of information on it yet.
True.
They're basically releasing. Let me look up when is comic.
Oh, they're releasing for Comic-Con.
Yeah, they're releasing for Comic-Con. I feel like it's this weekend.
Is that what they did last year too? Because I know they had a
Yep.
booth.
So they released boxes in person at Comic-Con. So if you remember back the Kith Marvel series, it was mystery box, Kith Marvel mystery box, and we'll get into some of the shoes with it too. But it was a Kith and Marvel collab with Asics. It was mystery box. You rip the tab, didn't know what you got. You open it up, you get a trading card. It was either a PSA or not PSA, and then there was different variations of shoes, so you didn't know what shoe you were getting. I ended up buying 10 of them, hunting for a beast pair. I never got a beast pair. I
That's
got
insane.
everything else but the beast pair, and I never got a PSA card. And then I ordered some through eBay, which I'll not be doing this year, but they opened the boxes to verify the shoes. So when I got them from eBay, they weren't even ruined the whole video. So
Yeah.
series, I think it did like 10 million views combined, something crazy like that,
Nuts.
maybe 5, I can't remember, but multiple millions of views, a lot of money spent. It ended up paying itself off in the long run. I didn't keep any of the shoes. I sold them. The difference with that pack was the shoes I was not a huge fan of last year with the
Yeah.
split tongue. The model just
They
wasn't
were
my
all the
favorite. The Beats was
Gelite
the best.
3, yeah.
Blue and white. So this year they're running it back. Obviously, I'm hyped.
Yeah.
But we got the GT 2160, which I think's a way better model, and the colorways are way better as well. So let's go through them.
Well, it's 3 different models too, which is weird.
They're not all GT 2160s.
No, it's those. It's the Gel 1130, like the House Studios, and then the Kayano 14s, which is weird because I'm like, are they all going to be mystery packs? Because then it's going to be
the Kayano.
Yeah, those are my favorite. I just think they look nuts.
2160.
Yeah, that's the
This is the
1130.
1130. Interesting. Okay, so I didn't know that.
I didn't realize it at first either, and then I started digging, and I was like, the only one I noticed was the Kayano, but the Green Goblins, those are tight.
So yeah, so they're all superhero themed. There's definitely some standouts. First of all, the Green Goblin, white to green fade throughout the whole shoe. 2160.
Slick.
Let's rate them out of 10. Give me a rating on this one.
It's hard. Like a 7, maybe. Like I feel like it's decent. There's nothing wrong with it.
This one's an 8 all day.
Yeah.
I'm a big green person. I'm a big white person.
Yeah.
I've never had a 2160.
I haven't
Something
either.
about it. And I'm going to gas this whole collection up. I'm not even going to lie. And I don't know how I'm going to get these pairs. Because apparently they're only releasing at the Comic-Con. And what's different as well about this pack is they're not releasing with trading cards this year. They're releasing with comic books.
That I
which
like.
appear to be all authentic, which it looks like they're not even like this is Ronnie on the comic books, so they're not like OG comic books, which is kind of cool. They're like
I like that.
a new thing. But yeah, I'm assuming they'll have some that are not graded as well that you can take out and read through or whatever the case is. But and then the other thing too is I think they're coming in packs of 2. So the comic book in a pack of 2. So I don't know all the details yet. We'll have to see. But yeah, so the Green Goblins, I'll go 8. You went 7. This is the
Magneto.
This is the one I don't remember.
I think it's Magneto.
Magneto. Yep.
Yeah.
This is the 1130.
That's probably my least favorite. I think.
I would say so too.
I don't know
a
what.
solid 7.5 though.
Yeah.
I like it though.
I'd say
like I would wear that if I had them.
Yeah, if I had them, like if that's what I got and it was just lottery, like you get whatever, I'd wear them. I'd give them like a 5 though, probably.
Best one by far, Silver Surfer.
I agree.
Insane, all white with a metallic white upper. This is the Kayano. This is gas. I'm giving this a 9.
Same. Same. All day.
Now this is like one of the packs that we know of. There's a Spider-Man and Venom pack. This is so cool. I'm such a big
Yeah.
Spider-Man fan. I've seen all the movies 5 times over. Spider-Man pair, red, white, blue, fade, middle. It's very similar to the Green Goblin. It looks like we even have a little black carbon fiber print here.
Oh, yeah.
These are so cool. I need these.
I like them.
Sail laces. These are 9 as well.
I feel like I like the Venom pair more. I don't know why.
The Venom pair is so sick too.
Like I'm not even big on black shoes, but that just blue fade to like purple.
These are so cool.
That's a sick pair.
Gas. So that pack's sick. I think that's it, right?
I think that we've seen. I would feel like there's more.
So I thought so too.
Because that's what.
So that's what
6.
That's what we got so far. Regardless, insane. I need all of them. I need as many boxes as I possibly can get my hands on. That was my favorite series that I've ever filmed ever. Except this time I'm going to keep the pairs because the pairs are way better than they were last year. So.
Yeah. And honestly, those were some of my favorite videos you made too. Because every time it was just okay. What are we getting today? Like, it's just exciting.
Well, who doesn't like a mystery box? Like
exactly.
That was literally sneaker YouTube for like 5 years. Was like Untied Hawaii, like Harrison Neville just ripping mystery boxes of like random shit. Like this is that. Like I don't know. I love this. It's essentially gambling, which I don't promote. I don't sports gamble or anything crazy like that. I don't like going to the casino, but this is my kind of gambling. Like this is so cool.
Yeah.
So
I dig it. I'm ready.
I dig it big time.
Let's see. What else do we have?
You put something interesting on this next story. I want to get your thoughts on it. We got the Bread Jordan 1 releasing in February of 2025, but we got an update that the retail is $250, and you said something pretty interesting in our notes that I want to get your thoughts on.
Well, dude, people are pissed. Like, I've not seen a single person that's like, oh, yes, we will totally pay this. I've seen a ton of comments of people saying, can we please just boycott this? Like, can we please just not buy this? Which I'm totally behind. But at the end of the day, it's like a 85 cut Bread Jordan 1. I would assume the quality is going to be better. Fingers crossed, especially for $250. Because what are the 85s retail? $190 or are they $200?
$190, I believe.
$190. So it's like you're asking $60 more dollars for what? And a lot of people don't even like the quality of the 85 highs because it's that tougher leather, definitely more durable.
180.
Dang, that makes it even worse.
The metallic reds was 180. The black and whites was 200. Georgetown's was 200. Neutral grays was 200. Seems like they've gone down.
And like at the end of the day, I want this shoe. If the quality's good, honestly, even if the quality's on par with what they've been doing with the 85 cut, I would love to own this pair. But now you're asking your consumers to pay essentially resale price for the sneaker. And it's like, for what? Is it going to have crazy packaging? Maybe. But
I would assume it will have crazy packaging.
I don't know. What do you think about it?
It doesn't even matter because they're going to go under retail anyways. So, I mean, like I was just looking at the metallic reds. Those are going for $90. That is the biggest. I literally just wore them going to get Chipotle like 20 minutes ago. Like the biggest value shoe. Like, and I was just about to post something on my story too. The 3 shoes sitting at my door that I toss on every day. Take a guess what they are.
Well, it's definitely those.
Metallic red 1.
Yeah.
85s.
I would say a pair of Cortezes, but I don't know if you have a new pair of Cortez that you've been rocking.
I got 3 pairs. I do wear my Cortezes a lot.
House Studio.
I got those. I got the black and white Jordan 1 high 85s, and I got the Jordan 1 low 85s. That's the 3 shoes that are sitting at the door that I've been just ripping through.
Really? See, I would have
And
guessed. I
it's
would have guessed
totally
the
like the
House
color and
Studios.
just like, oh, vibe. And I lace them like not to the top. I'll lace them to this lace right here and
Yeah.
then tie it loop so I can slip my foot in like good to go. And they look good. They're high top. Got my low tops. I beat those up. I need to get the Jordan 1 low 85 navies because my pair's cooked right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're durable with the material. I like it. There is a time and a place for a soft tumbled leather Jordan 1 high, but I do like the rougher leather personally.
Yeah. I just want to, I don't know. I want that shoe. I hope it's good. I can't see myself paying $250 though. Just retail price. Like,
I can't
for
either.
what?
I speaking about these, I actually just bought a pair of Jordan 1 high breads. The 1994s. I got them from SneakerCon.
I forgot
for
about that.
$350. So
That's a crazy deal.
it is a crazy deal when market's like 1,000. I don't think
Yeah.
he had, but
That's crazy. Well, congrats on that. So how many do you have now for like the OG?
I got a pair of 85s. Chicago's. I got a pair of those 94 breads.
Mm-hmm.
I just bought some 1999 Cortezes from So Loco, actually. They just showed up yesterday. So that's kind of one of the OGs. And then I think that's kind of about it for like pre-2000s. But
Okay.
I
Not
used to have
bad.
those neutral gray 85s too, but I sold them. It would have been a
That's what I
stupid
was thinking
project.
about.
And during a move, it just didn't make sense to keep them. So
Yeah. Definitely makes sense. Keeping on the same note for Jordan 1s, though, we did get confirmation that it's rumored, which is funny. We got confirmation that it's rumored that the UNC reimagined is going to be pretty similar to the Lost and Founds and have sort of a pre-aged treatment. That to me is great news because I feel like there's a million ways that they could have gone with the pair, but it doesn't put me at ease because I still feel like there's something they could do to mess this up. Like there's still no telling. It could be the same, but is it going to be? I don't know, man. But that's another sneaker I'm really excited for.
it would be cool if they literally took a photo like this of 1985 Carolina Blue UNC Jordan 1 high and carbon copied it like they did with the off-white Jordan 2s. Remember with the cracked midsole?
Yeah.
And like the yellowing on the edging because the glue gets like loses its treatment. You got the cracking on the upper, the collar. Like if they did a carbon copy of like a DS pair from 85, that would be cool. Even like the little imperfections on the midsole, like just that's cool to me. But
I'd be all for it. Even if they like made it where the collar's a different color of leather, like more yellowed, and then the base is more white, like this exact photo.
I mean, either do it exact, like brand new, like just resto mod it where it's a fresh pair of these, or go the full treatment. Like go find a pair of, like ask the man himself, Jordan, be like, hey, do you have a pair of these that you played in? Or find a pair that he played in, and then just copy them. I think that'd be cool.
I agree. So we'll see. Do we know? I think we talked about when those came out, when they come out. I know it's sometime next year, but I don't remember.
Reportedly returning 2025, it says here.
Noted. Well, that's going to be an exciting one, I feel like, at least for me. Moving on, sticking to Jordan brand, though. We're getting a ton of Jordan 4 RMs. And speaking of those, what was up with the numbers for the Nigels? Well, like I'm seeing so many people saying there were like 100 pairs.
Very, very limited. They were in person at the Nigel release. They dropped at a few boutiques raffles. We don't really know the numbers on those. And then there was a UK release on Sneakers app for them. And that was reported that there was only 100 pairs on the Sneakers app. So I actually bought a pair. I bought a pair on July 20th. It is now the 24th. I got them on StockX. I paid $311, $340 after fees. I don't think I'm going to get them because prices, let me check. I'm pretty sure prices are quite a bit higher now. Buy now, lowest buy now is $426.
Dude,
So
that's so annoying.
I paid $311. Now they're going for $426. So I'm hoping they ship. They have not shipped yet. Regardless, that's a super clean pair of shoes that I need at some point. But now we're getting a bunch of RMs. Not
Black
really
cats.
RMs. These are like the Walmart RMs, thick back heel. Like these look bad, man.
It's just weird, but I don't know. I feel like the black cat, like this colorway, is gonna be super popular. I don't know if there's resale value on any of the others outside of the Nigels, obviously, but I feel like if one of them's gonna go for over $200, it's probably gonna be this. What is Hypebeast doing now? You have to sign up for an account.
I think this is the end of us using Hypebeast. I can't even look at. There's 4 photos of the shoes. I can't scroll to the other photos because they want me to make an account.
Okay.
That's crazy. We got ads out the ass up top on the side. We got video ads. We got display ads down on the bottom. We have ads for shopping before you even get to the comments. We got more. I mean,
that's nuts. That's way too much.
You can screw off Hypebeast. That's crazy. So yeah, Jordan 4 black cats. I don't know,
dude. Yeah, no.
Just give us a regular black cat. Like people want it.
And click there's another link below this one too for sneaker news that sort of shows a few other colorways that we're supposed to be getting, I guess, pretty soon, but they're kind of going pretty hard for the Jordan 4 RM for them just coming out, which I think is good.
Gray pair of the grandma's driveway.
Yep, I like those. Those are cool. I feel like the green's better.
I hope they stop it there.
Yeah.
Like I hope they don't do any more of these Nigels.
I agree with that.
2-pack like the Union 1 highs were like leave some exclusivity a little bit and then just dump a bunch of these GR RMs. These are sale with black. Too puffy. Just too puffy.
I mean,
white upper with sail outsole monochromic gray.
It's not terrible. Every review I've seen of the sneaker has been loving the quality though, which makes me happy. Leather, suede, everything's good. That one's not
bad. I do not like that at all.
Yeah. I don't know.
Ugly.
It's just weird,
also,
man.
Pair is kind of.
Yeah. I'd love to try a pair on.
Definitely the best I've seen.
Yeah. Just to see.
And then the knockoff Nigels.
Those just hurt to look at, man.
Yeah.
We've got Nigels at home.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean.
It's all right.
There you go.
What else we got?
This one kind of came out of left field. I was not expecting this. A little Wizard of Oz Ruby Slipper SB. This feels like early 2000s SB dunks again. Like Holy Grail type deal. Like the Holy Grail SBs. Like very themed, very niche, very colorful, good materials. It's kind of cool.
I just feel like it's a weird time for this. I mean, maybe there's some sort of...
It's like an anniversary or something.
Yeah, there has to be some meaning, collaboration. I don't know. They're not bad. It's just, I saw someone else talking about this earlier this week too. Like, Nike SB has not been hitting this year, man. Hopefully they have some more planned near the end of the year, but like so far, I don't even think any of the Nike SB releases this year would make most people's like top 10 list, unless there's any that
I'd be careful there. Futura SBs.
I mean, yeah, I guess that's true, but that's the one that I can think of. I don't know.
I guess, yeah. Let me look. The Futuras I love.
Yeah,
I think that's a top 10 shoe all day.
I agree. I wasn't even thinking about that one. I forgot about him.
Let me see what's recently. Trocadero Gardens, City of Style, Big Money Savings.
Mm.
The Valentine's Day.
Those weren't bad, but I don't think they were anything
Yeah, they go for like
crazy.
$80.
Dang.
The Olympic Safari is releasing soon. The Verdes we got coming out later this year.
Yeah.
Futura is definitely the best so far. The Rhea
Ray Salil
Rhea's
or
Leah, something I
whatever.
can't say the name.
Hmm.
Powerpuff Girl. When did those come out? Nope,
Was
that
that
was
this
end of
year?
last year.
Yeah.
And December. Yeah. Futuras, that's the only notable one.
It's just weird, dude. Past 2 years have been not all hits, but some pretty notable SB releases. Now it's just it's chilling.
Futura. Yeah, last year was big. Tight Boost. Born and
Doritos.
Raised. Yeah, Doritos. There's so many last year.
Yeah. It was good for
Tough
him.
to follow up last year, but
Is what it is, I guess. We'll prevail.
The AE.
Facts. What we got? Yeah. This is what I'm talking about, man. I'm so excited for him. So Anthony Edwards signs extension with Adidas, valued at what's it, over 10 million a year. Solid, dude. Keep them coming. Have you seen the pairs?
Low, I'm not gonna lie.
I definitely agree. I definitely agree with that. Have you seen the pair floating around that's an AE2 but not an AE2? Someone that I followed bought the pair, and he keeps saying like these are not the AE2s, but he keeps posting them, and I'm like, this is weird. This is because it looks like it.
I've been on the hunt for AE1 samples recently. It's a weird market for those right now. They really are not out there. There's a guy, the guy Tans, who you're talking about, posted those. Says they're not sample or says they're not AE2s. The guy that he bought the pair from got in touch with a guy in Japan, basically works in the factory. You can get them for $500-$600 sample pairs and stuff. I don't know how legit they are. I haven't seen anybody with one in hand. I haven't seen anything like that. We really haven't seen any samples. So yeah, the AE2. I feel like whatever we've seen, we haven't seen the official thing yet. I don't think that they're going to release it for a while. I think that they're going to run through Lowe's for a while. I don't see them. I don't see why they need to rush it. I think that the A1's having a moment. Let it run out the year at least. Maybe
I agree.
Playoffs next year when we're on the way to win a ring. Drop the AE2, something like that. But
I'm excited, but it obviously, it makes me nervous because you never know. It's that sophomore slump. You never know, dude. But the A1s have been crushing it.
To happen. I mean, it's the same thing like we just talked about with SB Dunk Lows, like, and just SB in general. Like, they gave us a great year last year, and it was wonderful, and I'm very thankful for that. You got to have it's hard to follow that up. Just continue to do better. So
true.
I mean, the Jordan 1 is like the shoe, and then the Jordan 2 is like pretty slept on, respectively. And then the 3s kind of came back a little bit. The 4 was huge. Then the 5 kind of like slumped, and then the 6 was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like, I don't know. You can't have bangers all throughout. I don't think
that's fair, but we'll see. I guess
A1 absolutely killed it all year. Plus, we got more colorways coming, which is kind of cool.
These I'm hyped about. I don't know if I'll get them because
you saw
red.
These in person, didn't you?
I did. Yeah, they had them at the All-Star event, but the UGA colorway of the AE1s, all red and black. Let's go, baby. I'm excited for that.
Dropping next month.
I feel like I'm going to see those everywhere. If you go to any UGA game, these are going to be everywhere. I can already tell you.
Oh my gosh, yeah. They nailed it.
Black, they did.
Red, white accents. That's all you need. They didn't do any weird accents. Loving that outsole. Yeah, they nailed these.
I feel like I got to get a pair just to have a pair. just to have them.
Yeah,
Also, Anna's
I would
sister
think.
goes to UGA, so it's like, okay, yeah,
Oh, there you go.
we gotta represent. These are crazy. They kind of upset me a little bit because I'm sure you've seen Bevan's video, right? Where he
His
made this
spray
shoe.
paints.
Yeah, he made this shoe like months ago. I don't know, 6 months ago, maybe even longer. And then they
Hmm.
come out with basically his exact shoe. And he made a video about it too. He was like, Adidas, cut me a check. What are you doing? Like, come on. But it's cool. It's definitely cool. So these are, I don't know what they're called, but it's just all metallic on the wings overlay, blue on the
Silver
heel,
metallic.
silver metallic. Yeah. They're not
Talking
bad.
about naming schemes, kind of an interesting deal with Adidas.
Yeah.
Let me read you what I got from Champ Sports Guy. So I posted the video on the Sun Pack.
Mm-hmm.
Adidas is very particular with the naming of shoes, and
Okay.
going forward, they're very particular with it as well. Like we've seen, I'm trying to think, like the All Stars were the purple metallics, and then now they're the All Stars. We've seen like the Georgia Peaches, where like the Stormtroopers are just like the white pair. Like there's just different naming schemes.
Yeah.
So the video that I posted with the review of the high tops had to get taken down from the Champ Sports Instagram for naming reasons. And he said, we can no longer use the naming convention AE1 or the Ascent colorway in any marketing or product info. The new naming convention is Anthony Edwards 1 Low or Anthony Edwards 1.
Interesting.
Kind of an inside peek, a little behind the curtain. I probably shouldn't even be talking about that, but
Yeah, but still.
it
I
had to
wonder
get
why.
taken down because they called it the AE1 and not the Anthony Edwards 1, which is very bizarre in my opinion.
Huh. That's
So,
that's very interesting. I don't know why.
yeah, pretty particular. So, all my videos going forward will be the Anthony Edwards 1 Low instead of the AE1 Low. So, I don't know if it has something to do with his new contract. Like, instead of mentioning AE1, he wants it to be his name, or like
Which
there's different, like, who knows what the case
valid,
is.
I
But
guess.
that would be my only thing I could think of.
Yeah.
Shout out Hypebeast again. Any more photos of these? So
It's ridiculous, dude. Speaking
but
of the
yeah, like
Ascent
one.
pack though, I was at the mall yesterday down by me in Atlanta. Saw a few pairs sitting, which made me happy. They still had, I know, a full size run in the lows at Champs or Foot Locker. And then I think the
Yeah, they're
highs,
not a,
I only saw a few. But that was the only store that had them in the whole mall. And there's like 6 sneaker stores. Everything else was sold out. So I
I
was like,
love that.
let's go, baby. Let's go. But
Yeah, there you go.
Anthony Edwards ones.
Anthony Edwards ones. See, that's just like a mouthful. Like I don't
It's
know.
weird. It is
More
what it is.
Adidas. Ultra Boost 5. Bold new chapter for the famed line. Shout out
Oh,
Seth
that's
for
so
another
annoying.
piece.
Yeah, more
Uh,
hype bees. This isn't the
we got
colorway that I like. They have some like all black, all white pairs that I think look
okay.
decent. Elliot did a review. He said they're fine. I mean, it's just another Ultra
He's
Boost.
an Ultra Boost guy.
Yeah. I was huge on the 1.0s. Like, I think Anna still wears her black and white 1.0s like weekly,
Oh,
all the
really?
time. Like, it's just a easy shoe. Just throw it on, go about your day. It's like wearing a sock, but
I had a pair back in the day that was like lime green that I wore like twice. Like when I
really,
started recent, and that was it. Otherwise, never
dude,
got into them. They were big in Minnesota though. A lot of hockey players and stuff in high school were wearing them, and that was kind of the vibe. I like these
I'm
socks they
sure.
got wearing though.
Yeah, those are tight,
Couple
dude. Do I
socks.
even have? I don't think I have any over here. I don't know where. Honestly, I may have tossed mine. I had the white on white pair, and I literally ran the tread dry on the 4 foot. Like that was my shoe for like 2 summers.
That's crazy.
Wow,
Uh,
so comfy.
yeah, I remember back in high school they were too expensive. They were like two
They
hundred
were.
dollars retail. Like I
Yeah,
just never. No, but if you had them, you were balling. That
yeah.
was something. But yeah, Ultra Boost 5. The
They're all
model
right.
doesn't look anything crazy. I
Yeah,
like the Adidas logo on the back.
I like
I don't
that
know.
too. I want them to use just the 3 stripe logo more. I just think it's so clean. Like on all the Adidas
Way better.
basketball stuff, like with just the little logo right here. I love it. Super clean. So
I couldn't agree more.
hopefully review a pair of those soon. But next up,
Speaking about Adidas, quick too. I got invited by Champs and Adidas to go to a soccer game on Tuesday.
nice. Where at? Where you are?
Minnesota United.
Let's go. That's gonna be
I do a
tight,
soccer
dude.
game, but Abby and I are going, and we got to wear all our Adidas gear and stuff. So yeah, should be. I got to do a little. I'm gonna do a little vlog of it. So I'm trying to. I'm stealing your intro on your
Do it.
what's the video? The Adidas
Adi-
event.
Yep. You have to.
And I can't do the pull the shoes off the shelf, which I think you did. I can't really remember, but I feel like that was like I just
I
remember
think I
that intro
did.
was so good.
Yeah.
Adidas, the POV, like Adidas invited you to this. I'm gonna do like POV. Adidas invited you to your first soccer game, like something like
Yeah.
that.
Dude, you have to.
So
Let me know. Let me know when you're there because I'm curious if there's anyone on the Adidas team there that I know that I can introduce you to because
yeah, let me know. Let me
they'll
know.
be posting photos.
I'll be
I'm
there with
sure.
my wife, and then I'm gonna be live story tweeting it, whatever you want to call it, live storying it for Champs. So I'll be doing that,
Yeah.
and they'll just post them all. So I'm gonna try to
That's
get some
sick.
more like really cool Fuji pics and stuff, like I did the Twins game. So
You have to. You have to. But no,
I'm
yeah.
gonna try.
I'll figure out who all's there and introduce you to some people. Their whole team's amazing.
I don't even know if
Mad
anyone's
love.
gonna be there. I just know Champ Sports does the soccer stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Well,
he
I've
said it's like it's big Adidas thing. And the game's not like we're not playing Messi or anybody big.
yeah.
I think it's just like a random starts with an N. And I don't know anything about soccer, but yeah, maybe
I
there'll
don't
be
either.
somebody there. But
They've been going around to a lot of different events and games recently because every time I'm like, I want to go. What's up with this? But
well, the tickets were provided by Adidas, but it's like a co-branded thing with Champ Sports. So
fascinating. Fascinating.
more Adidas, more Adidas. We love Adidas today. Marvel,
These are
Deadpool, and
cool.
Wolverine
I've had a lot of
appear
people
on
send me
rivalry.
the photos from this pair like on Instagram and they're just like, dude, have you seen these? I'm like, yeah, they're pretty cool. It's not for me.
Random people do them or what?
Yeah, they'll just send me like the photo from Hypebeast or Nice Kicks and be like, dude, you have to review these. And I'm like, maybe. We'll see. But it's not
Are you a
really
big like comic book guy, like
no,
Marvel and DC?
not at all, actually. Uh I
Really?
like I like the Deadpool movies because they're hilarious. But
One I'm like not a huge fan of. Like all the
really,
Marvel stuff multiple times. Like I'll go
oh
on
dude,
binges on like Disney Plus and watch them all. And like the Batman, I really like Batman. Otherwise, the DC stuff I haven't really watched. Have you seen The Boys on Amazon
no,
Prime?
I need to.
You would
It's on the
like that.
list.
You would
I
like that
know.
a lot. It's very very rated R, but it's still superheroes, but it's very good.
Yeah, that's on the list. I've seen the first episode I think 3 times, and I always mean to go past the first episode, and then I get distracted with something, and I'm
First
like,
episode's good, but like
it
the
is.
first season was I get stuck at the end of like season 2. I've done
Yeah,
that like twice. So
damn. Yeah, I gotta pick it up. I've been thinking about it a lot recently. The past 2 days, I'm like, I need to go to the living room, just sit down, bring my laptop out.
that's funny.
Yeah. So I guess now I have to.
Um, yeah, you definitely have to. Okay. So this threw me off.
Ooh.
So I thought this was a what the pack. Apparently, it's not. So we have a Wolverine pair, black base layer with blue and yellow on the upper, and then the Deadpool is an all red upper with little pocket.
Yeah. And these are on the
Pocket.
rivalry low too. The quality
Yeah,
on that looks sick. Also on the Wolverine pair, if you look at the 3 stripes, you can see his like claws coming
that's
up the
sick.
side. I didn't notice that.
They look like a painted custom. They don't even look like a real colorway,
That's so true. That's
which I
crazy.
think's cool. I mean,
Yeah.
do it. Might as well.
Yeah. If you're a fan, dude,
Even
like
with
these are great. Oh, there's like soccer.
some Deadpool cleats too. So
Nice.
yeah, I like it. It's
Tight.
interesting. It's unique. Like, give us more nichey. The more niche and the more unique. I think is what we need right now.
100%.
Yeah, not bad.
Moving on. Have you seen these yet? The size Nike Air Max DNs. You've had a pair of DNs, right? I'm sure you didn't
The
wear
first pair
them
that dropped, I
really.
reviewed them and then I returned them, and I have
Yeah.
not thought about them since.
They've been kind of catching my eye a little bit, but it's one of those shoes like I've just not really seen much praise around it, let alone seeing people wear them. And dude, every time I go in a sneaker store, every colorway imaginable is just sitting there. And I'm like, should I pick up a pair just to review? Because I'm curious. I just want to try them, but
They're
I don't know,
they're
man.
comfortable. I've never been a big Air Max person. This is by
Same.
far the best colorway I've ever seen. The
Yeah,
size colorway.
these are
I
cool.
like the first colorway. I like the bubbles being see through on the first colorway too, because they're very
Hmm.
prominent. And it's cool to look through them.
And you got a sick shot from it.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that.
Yeah, those were
Yeah,
nuts.
I don't know. They're another Air Max. I don't. They're just basically a 270. Just
Yeah,
like
just a newer
futuristic
look.
in my mind. Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, it's like mudguard down is all painted white, but the mudguard that circles the shoe looks like it's
Is
made
that
of
what you call that?
leather.
The mud guard?
Yeah. Or toe box mudguard that kind of
I
wraps
just learned
around it.
something new. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start using that.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, leather on that. And then the top is that sort of Amaminiere plum color, which looks pretty decent. And then black on the tongue and
I
this
made it look
unique,
good.
I don't know what that pattern is, but it's just,
I thought it looked like Braille almost. I
I
know
was
it's
about to say
not,
the
but it
same
kind of
thing.
has that where dots are just kind of all over the place on it.
Yeah, sort of like a pop art effect that covers and blends into the upper. They're not bad. They're definitely not. But for 180 bucks, that's just
180 steep.
uh,
That's why I returned them. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I got them on sneakers and then I returned them because it's like 180 bucks. Like resale is not like I'm not going to keep them and wear them. So
yeah. I almost bought a pair at the Nike store the other day too. Like I tried them on, they weren't bad, and I just stood there and stared at myself in the mirror, and I was like, I don't know if I can do
it's a
this.
different game now, man. It's like the PS8s were on the sneakers app today, and it was like I thought about it. I was like, am I gonna wear these, or am I gonna say I'm gonna do a review and then probably not even do a review and then return them? And I was like,
Yeah.
I didn't even order them because I was like, yeah, it's a cool shoe. I don't see myself wearing it.
Is it the black pair?
And the reviews are you already did a great review on it, so I'm like, I'm not even gonna buy them. So I don't know.
That's how I am with a ton of stuff. I'm like, oh, I've seen either you do a review, Elliot, Seth, all the other people, and I'm like, ah, do I need it?
When it comes to
No.
the obscure shoes like that,
Yeah. Oh, it's the Olympic PS8s.
mm-hmm.
Hmm. I want the black pair, dude. Oh, I didn't know the waffles have dropped. The like LD 1000 waffles.
I saw those. Yep, they dropped up yesterday.
Honestly, I might pick a pair of those up because I saw a few people at SneakerCon with the Stussy pairs. They liked them. Like they had nothing but good things to say. Comfort, low profile, like it's not bad. May have to contemplate that after this podcast. Moving on to New Balance, Joe Freshgoods 990 V6. We talked about them a little bit. I don't think these are that great, but we finally got pictures of the red pair, so it's cool. The imagery was pretty sick. I feel like for all the ads I've seen, but yep. Oh my god, that hurts, dude. Every time we pull up a new tab, we try and swipe through the photos, and it's just Hypebeast saying sign up.
This is the last time we will ever use Hypebeast
Scroll
unless they
down,
fix
and
that.
that like typically if you scroll down, there's like photos too, but they've taken all that away. Oh, there's like
Yeah,
some of it now, but
there's no value left in the platform.
mm,
Yeah, they're cool. I don't know.
sucks. If I would probably say his weakest collab with New Balance so
I would
far, which sucks to say, but it's how we feel. So sorry, not
unless you
sorry.
like red and blue.
Yeah, I just don't like full like one color shoes. It's just not really my thing.
It's got to be
Unless it's
black,
white,
white,
cream,
or
black.
sail,
Yeah, that's
or
it.
green.
Green I could do.
Oh, yeah,
All
these
right.
are not it, but hey, there you go.
Moving on, we got to look at some Paris exclusive New Balances. I think it's the 990 V6 and the 997.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I think I'm excited about these is because we're finally getting a 997. And I think the last time we've seen a true made in USA 997 that wasn't a like a not a non, I guess, made in USA pair was it had to be like 2020 or 2019. Like it's been a while, and that's a shoe that I've always wanted to try, and I've been a huge fan of how they look. So they're my style through and through. So this colorway
Looks
is
like
not
they
for
have a
me.
cork tongue tag, which is kind of interesting looking.
Something like it's kind of this one's not bad, but it's just not the color I would go for, especially for a made in USA shoe that I guarantee is 230 plus retail price. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool. That pair looks good though, the
Not
990
bad.
V6.
Not bad.
It's clean.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got two more. Asics Gel NYC 2055.
Classic 80s
This is a
sneaks
Hypebeast link.
photography. Hype beast, you suck.
All right, we're just gonna look at this one photo. Yeah, it's not bad.
It's not
I don't know,
terrible.
cream.
It combines, I don't know which two pairs. It's like it combines the Gel NYC with another Asics model to create this. I I don't know if I like these more than the original Gel NYC though. I'm kind of torn.
Yeah, I like the originals better.
Like I how much bigger? I
I
mean
have
the
a blue
Asics
pair of
logo.
NYC.
Like the Asics logo is a lot bigger on the new pair, which is kind of cool. Toe box is a
Mm-hmm.
little different, but like mm,
Yeah, the
depends on the
kittens are
colorway.
so.
It's not the worst. Um, yeah. Then we can go to the last little bit too. I'm kind of excited to see what comes out of this. So Salehi Bembry has been teasing a Puma collaboration. Apparently, I don't really know much about it. We've only seen him wear this one sneaker during this, I guess, panel that he had at Puma. Kind of looks like it has his sort of thumbprint signature as the midsole, kind of like what he did with Crocs. But yeah, I don't know. It's all white, which is weird because typically his collabs are very
For
vibrant
him, yes.
and in your face. But it may be nice to have a toned down, more neutral pair for Salehi for once. But I really want those pants.
His pants are
That's
sick.
that's all I can look at in this photo.
I'm
That's tight.
boycotting Salehi right now
I thought you were gonna say
until he
Puma.
releases more junipers.
Oh yeah, 100%. We need them.
They never released in a size 11. There's not a single pair for sale on the internet. Like even if I wanted to pay $2,000, there's not a single pair.
What the heck, man? Come
Let me check
on,
my
dude.
weekly StockX again of them.
I wonder what's stopping them.
Not a single pair. Size
Because
10 and size 12.
like we know there's other colorways too. So like why? What's the holdup?
End of the
When,
year, he said that there's going to be another drop, but
when did the
it
originals release?
it had there's one size 11 on Goat for $1,500.
Oh my god!
That's out of their damn mind.
Like, and it's just not worth it
Dude,
because
it
they're
had
gonna
so much
release more.
potential to be a sneaker of the summer in my mind. The Juniper.
Yeah, all day.
It's getting the book one treatment at the beginning where it was like Anthony Edwards. They were doing drop after drop after drop. It was really good. People were loving it. They kept feeding into it. They kept doing more colorways, more marketing. They hit it hard. Sales were great. Now it's considered the sneaker of the year. The Juniper, like we're almost to August. It's a summer shoe. It doesn't have any covering on the mesh on the front toe box. It's rubber, Could have been a good water shoe, hiking shoe. Like, they missed the boat. It's a bummer because I really liked it too, and I wanted to do a wear test on them, but it's just getting too late in the year for it now.
I wonder if there was some sort of like production issue because it's a weird shoe. Maybe they just had
It's
some
a bummer.
hiccups or
It's a
something.
bummer. It's a big miss, in my opinion.
Yeah. Kind of bumps it
I think we
down
just
from
saw
the
their next
sneaker of the
step.
year list, which sucks. Because for me, that's like one of them that was definitely going to be up there. So
Yep.
I guess we'll wait and see. But yeah, it's pretty much it for today's episode. Is there anything else you want to cover before we dip out?
No, that's it. Thank you for everyone that bought hats. I appreciate it. We sold out in 14 minutes, both colorways.
Yeah,
So
I was literally
shout
I
out
was
to
gone
people.
and I was like, when I get home, I'm gonna take a photo of the one up here and then post it. And by the time I got home, it was like sold out 30 minutes prior, and I was like, well, shoot,
They're gone, man. They're
crazy.
gone. Yeah, people love both colorways. We have the exciting thing is we got both of the next two drops already ready to go. So I can
Mm,
just figure out when we're going to do that. I'm going to wait a little bit. We're waiting for
yes.
samples of more suedes to come in so that we can get production for the following drops after that. But the next two drops, we got them made. We already have them in hand. I think it'll be probably about 3 weeks from now. It's going to be a tan and a grayish green. So,
I like it. So
and
keep
then
an
the
eye
following
out.
drop is insane. So I don't even want to talk about that. Some crazy embroidered magic on those. But
Oh,
yeah, shout out to everyone that bought those.
let's go. I'm excited, man. Well, yep. Thank you, everybody, for listening, and tune in next week. We'll catch you. Peace.